tar.gz. HA for Unix and Linux mostly supported, I'm telling, right? Systems which includes the application binaries or runtime libraries need to run the service recommended to the latest versions available in official. Okay. So in the tar file, must and should we have to installing purpose. We can it's not a binary file. It's a tar accessible file. Okay. And now I want to go to extract here. So how to extract this command? I will explain this command, okay? Second. Now I want to extract here. This is a zip file, right? So now I want to extract here. So in this, see this nexus sonatype repository, nexus sonatype software I'm installing, and now I want to install the software. Now this is not a binary file, this is a tar file and at the same time zip file. Okay, and mostly this zip file extracting purpose I'm using the I'm using tar dot hyphen zx vf. Okay, the meaning of this means you installing the nexus on linux purpose we have to supported the file and recommended file. Okay, tar means extract the file. Okay, tar means extract the file, or hyphen z means unzip.gz file. Okay, unzip for .gz file, and X means extracted. Okay, X means extracted. V means show progress. Okay, show the progress. F means filing. That's it. Okay, tar means extract the file. Z means unzip and gz file. This file was unzipped. And X means extract file, and V means show the progress, and file name. F means file name. Okay, so once I want to extract this file, yeah, it's possible. Now I will give this enter. Understand? Tar hyphen zxv of meaning? Yeah. ls. Okay, ls. So it's available, right? Control L clearing in the screen. So whatever the file available, so once extracting this file and nexus hyphen 3.67.1.01, this file was released, right? ls. So once I want to move it in this part, so behind the software, whatever the files available, we can check. Okay. Okay. See this nexus 3.44.0 minus hyphen 1. Okay, now I want to change the path. Okay. Now I want to copy here. Okay, this is an extracted file, right? Inside of the folders, what are the files available? Notice, OSS licenses, TX Pro licenses being deployed, etc. lib, public and replicator system also available, right? Now PWD means present working directory. CD means current working directory, right? So now I am in current working directory. Old path is available. Old path is available. So now if you want to move the sonotype, what folder is available, right? Now if you want to move, it's possible? Yeah, it's possible. Okay. See, ls. See, In what file available? Nexus 3. So what is the Nexus 3 file? Already I am installing the Nexus software, right? So repository manager 3. See the 3 is available, right? See the 3? Nexus 3. Sonatype Nexus repository and 3 is available. If you want to go this file, yeah, it's possible because this is a configuration supported file. Inside of the file, what are the elements is there? Log and temp files. Inside of the log file, what are the configuration? So I'm not creating anything, right? Because I'm installing the software. That's it. Automatically, all the configurations was available. Now I want to move the first part. Okay, how to move the first part? Using this command, automatically Sonatype work path is available. So Nexus available. Now I want to change the path. Okay, now OPT path is available. In OPT path, what are the configurations? All the configurations available. So which files available? See Nexus and zip file and Sonatype work. Okay, so now I want to change the name. Okay, so all this concept will using on so SonarCube, right? I want to change the name and I want to create the one user and I want to provide the user access into SonarCube and automatically user access was provided. Same process also I'm doing. Moved. I want to change the name and I want to provide the root access in Nexus. Okay. Now I want to provide ls list of the files. Okay. So now I want to create a one user. Same in the same process I'm doing in Nexus SonarCube also, right? So user add. I want to create a one user. That name is Nexus. That user is created or not? Yeah, successfully created. See, observing that. So now I want to provide the vi sudo access. Yeah, it's providing vi sudo. Its file was created. Okay, so this is our vi sudo means configuration file. Okay, this GNU prompt using in separately. Now I want to change here. Same, see same root path also available. Okay, in this root path I want to give the Nexus. Nexus and just copy here and paste here. That's it. Okay, you can remove the space. So Nexus root access I will give. Okay. So in this GNU prompt, graphical user prompt using is different. Okay. So in this GNU prompt using Control O. Okay, Control O, save the process. Control X, exit the GNU. Okay, Control X, exit that. Okay, enter and Control X. That's it. So how it's possible? How to use? Again, I will tell you. Observing that vi sudo, I'm giving enter. Just give the enter. I'll provide the sudo access. Okay, in root user. See this root path. I'll provide in the sudo access. I'm highlighting, observing that. Okay, I'll provide that. And how to move using the Control O, save, enter. Okay, and okay, and Control X. One second. Yes. Okay, again I want to check vi sudo. See this? Okay, no password on Control X. That's it. Okay. And yeah, so I want to provide in the sudo access in Nexus user. Same process. I want to give the permission in SonarCube also, right? In previously ls-l list of the files. So how many files available in this Nexus? nexus and nexus sonotype work and all the things. See these nexus, what are the permissions? Read, write, execute, read. Execute and write and execute permission only there. So I want to give the ownership permission because root is a high level user, right? Now I want to give the permissions of this root nexus. Automatically I'll give the ownership permission. Okay, ownership permission in this nexus user, because see, observing that this is a nexus. Okay, change the ownership permission in nexus user, change the ownership permission chain. I will give the ownership permission. Now normal permissions is there, read, write, execution options only. So once I want to give the full access, what is a full access? Once we have to use IAM. Okay, without permission we can't do that anything, like services, EC2 services, S3 services, we can't access. At the same time, root is a high level user, right? Once you can give the all permissions of root user, otherwise will work. Okay, now I'll give the permissions of root user. So this is the commands, we'll give the permissions. Okay, we'll give the permissions. Okay, nexus, opt in nexus, chmod -r read write execute 775 is a permissions command. Okay, that's it. So now you can check the permissions was changing or not. See, absolutely the permissions was changing, because before only read, write, execute. Now ownership, read, write, execute permission. There are the all ownership permissions was changed. Okay, that's it. And now I want to give the configuration file. So what is a configuration file? What is the meaning of configuration file? So this file will help to Nexus configuration file. Okay, I'm giving this command, Nexus configuration file is visible. Okay, so I'll show this configuration file uses. Okay, once we can give this command and Nexus configuration file was available. See this and critical step setting of Sonatype Nexus repository manager, typical done configuration service dedicated to non-root user of Nexus, security and comment of run user line. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? BI is adding, editing, modifying purpose and open this file Nexus repository manager. Nexus related file was available and then configure means your software installation, everything is done, right? And once you can create the user, that username is root in Nexus user. See, dedicated non-root user. So configure service run as a dedicated non-root user. What is a non-root user in Nexus? Okay, uncomment the run as a user. So once we have to create this path and run as a user and set the user. Okay, set the user purpose we have to use in this commands. Observing that, open the file. So I'll using this command. Edit the file, press I. Automatically you know that. So run as a user. Run as a user means as a user it's a working, right? So this place is occupying, right? Root user. So now is a working behavior in a root user like that. So observing that, see run as a user. So click on insert mode. Now I want to replacing the name. So I want to remove hash. Okay. Now I want to give the nexus. That's it. Okay. Now I want to give the configuration file. This configuration file will help to. Okay. This is a configuration file. ln-s opt bin nexus etc. What is the meaning of this command? I will explain. This command completely supported the files in opt path available, in nexus user available, and bin is a configuration file, in the nexus is a user, etc. initialization of the nexus. So now I want to initialize the nexus dashboard. So how to initialization? So now I want to start. Okay, now I want to start the progress. Hello.